Did you know that the Amazon rainforest represents more than half of Earth's rainforest in size and is the most biodiverse? However, now, rainforest is depleted immensely due to the logging and deforestation, which is a huge cause to the endangerment of animals. These issues will not only affect us, but future generations to come. As you can see, the largeness of the Amazon rainforest takes up more than 1/3 of South America. I decided to choose the World Wildlife Fund because not only does this organization look out for the human population, but also the animals that we humans have wreaked havoc on. Today I'm going to talk about how our actions affecting the earth and its inhabitants, what the World Wildlife is doing to help, and how you can make a change with the World Wildlife Fund. In 2019, the World Wildlife Day, led by the United Nations, they announced that 7 species went extinct in just the 3 months short after the new year. There are many issues created by humans that lead to the devastation of animals and the wildlife. The Amazon rainforest has lost 116 acres of forest due to deforestation between 2004 and 2017, says the World Wildlife Fund.panda.org. This image shows from 1985 to 2016 the huge decrease in forest population in the Amazon rainforest. In 2020, the rate of deforestation in the Amazon increased by 9.5%, says BBC.com. As you can see that there's a steady decrease of forest population from 1985 to 2018 in this chart. The Madejo Kayapo of the Bayou people talks about his personal impact that he and his people have experienced with the illegal logging of fires in the Amazon, and they say that they are in fear for their future. Pictured here is the indigenous people of the Mura tribe that show the deforested area in 2019. At the rate that deforestation is going in the Amazon, NASA predicts that the Amazon rainforest could be destroyed by the end of the century. Modern medicine could be widely affected by deforestation of the Amazon. Also, 80% of the world's diet came from tropical rainforests, and most of these foods are only survivable in those climates. Raintree.com. This image here shows the devastation that the fires of the Amazon have caused people and animals. One organization that is working to address these issues is the World Wildlife Fund. The World Wildlife Fund was formed in 1961 when a group of activists worked tirelessly and issued the Morgues Manifesto, which showed a large concern for the destruction of wildlife. worldwildlife.org. The World Wildlife Fund has worked with governments, companies, and communities in order to have protected areas managed and promote the certification of responsible forest management. They are also working to reform trade policies, specifically with the Global Forest and Trade Network. Now that we have seen the positive contributions the World Wildlife has done in order to save the Amazon, let's take a look at what else could be achieved. There are many benefits to those helping the issues surrounded by deforestation. One of the easiest ways to get involved is using your voice to be a promoter for the World Wildlife Fund. Spreading the information and facts that you've just been made aware of will bring the hard truth to the uneducated or misinformed. You can also change your everyday ways in order to be environmentally conscious. But if you're seeking to be more involved, you can travel with the World Wildlife Fund. They have a conservation travel, which will give you a once-in-a-lifetime experience, but all the proceeds also go directly into preserving wildlife and the rainforest. As seen here, this is another group that is partnered with the World Wildlife Fund that is taking note of trees that have been logged illegally. Since you have been informed of the World Wildlife Fund and its benefits, let's wrap up. Today we talked about the devastating effects of deforestation on wildlife and the people surrounding the Amazon rainforest. We took note that the World Wildlife Fund has made their mission to protect the rainforest and its inhabitants. We lastly talked about the benefits of the supporting actions that World Wildlife Fund has taken part in order to eliminate the threat of deforestation. Lastly, I'm asking you, subscribe to the World Wildlife newsletter. It's free and easy. It will allow you to stay up to date on current issues and the state of the Amazon rainforest. By doing this, you can inform people on the ongoing issues happening around the world that will affect us all in the future.